Yeah, I started really connecting with art when I found that it was really hard to put my emotion into words. It felt really condensed. It felt really tensed. Anytime I would feel myself getting very tense, I would go to the water and just breathe with the water and have my feet in the water. It's a really nice space to release, and I always go to the creek to really connect. We're gonna be trying something totally different, an experiment. We're gonna be doing a live painting. I usually have some sort of idea on like what colors I'm gonna use. Right now I'm just laying it all out and I don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm a little nervous about that. My style is a work of progress. A lot of experimenting, because growing up I wasn't great at art classes. I wasn't great at creating something the way that somebody wanted it to look. I think my style came from that, of not wanting to have any structure, of not wanting to have anyone telling me like have it look this way. I think that just created like, I'm gonna play with this, I'm gonna have fun with this, I'm gonna create this how I want to create it. I was gonna do something like that so that we can like rotate it.
Oh, cool.
And like move it with like the watery type of texture.
Love that. With the flow,
yeah. Get them in the flow.
Get in the flow.
I really enjoy the flow of water, and I keep mentioning the word flow because it's just like, it's all flowing, it's all moving. Creating art, it's how I can connect with myself and the pain that's in me and the confusion that's in me when it's not words. Whenever I sketch something, I know that it's not going to come out the same on the canvas, and it's also going to look totally different when I'm painting it. As I'm looking at this, I'm wondering like what I'm going to do with all the empty space. I'm gonna try and not think about what to do in the open space until I'm doing the live portion, to try and like see what's coming up and what I'm feeling, and maybe it'll just be a bunch of color. But we'll see. I think that will be with the flow. That flow is energy. That flow that I'm putting outward is my energy that I am connecting with. I was thinking about if I were to do this alone and if I were to do this in my room, and sometimes I would laugh to myself because I would be like, I know that you would go into that same spot and erase that and repaint over it and kind of perfect it a little bit more. I definitely let a lot go and released a lot, and I was just like, it's how it is in this moment. Like this is part of live painting, and letting all those little critiques go.
How's it going?
It's good. I'm tired.
Like doing in front of everybody in general?
Yeah, it's not that bad. And now second half there's like less people, and it's like going more into the afternoon, and I'm like I'm getting a little tired. Right now I'm in school. I'm working. I'm also trying to do my own art, and I just had a website launch, and so I'm also trying to have like a business side to it. I'm still figuring that part out. I don't know how to do it all. I'll notice that I'm leaving my flow to go to work, but I'll still take that flow with me. When you're up close, you think something looks one way, and you're like, okay, this looks great right here, and then you step away and you're like, oh my gosh, there's a whole canvas. I kept stepping back so that I can kind of see what the audience is also seeing, and seeing what's not necessary to go back and fix and what is necessary, and just kind of seeing what it looks like as a whole. I wanted the audience to have that little part of being that close. And so I added all the little dots. I don't have much expectation for when somebody looks at my piece. It's a super simple question of just like, what do you think? What do you feel? Like, what's coming up for me right now? And I want it to be a space for people to take a moment for themselves and to catch their eye and to just be.